welcome along, guys. It's round two. It's Mount Panorama, and it is an absolutely treacherously hard track to get used to if you are only new starting out here today. It's really only the mountain section that people need to worry about. The rest is quite nice, but you have T1 there, the Hell corner, going around then that very long straight down to Quarry Bend, and then it's flat out coming over the mountain by McPhillips Park. Then Skyline and the Dipper are two of the hardest corners in this game, along with the Elbow, then down the hanger straight down to the Chase and around to Hell's Corner once again for another lap. We're going to have a quick look at the standings here, guys, and then we'll go into everything else. So let's take a look at the standings here now after round one, and we see Chris Tedder in first place on 118 points with the wild card. Todd Brown in second position with Great Drive on 109 points, with Matthew Gamble in his first race in Lamborghini in third place on 104 points, with Michael Simon fourth on 100 points. Alfred Di Natale on 97 points in fifth place, with Chico Lindvar on sixth place on 94 points, with Tom Solis on 91 points in P7. John Dudley then in P8 on 88 points. Then we have Patrick Bishers on 85 points in P9, with Dr. Evil rounded out the top 10 on 82. Then in 11th we have Luca Mari on 79 points. Then in 12th position is Ffg Batek on 76 points. Then we have Dominic Geese in 13th position on 73 points, with Aaron Holloway on 70 points in P14. Then we have Nathan Warren on P15, and he is on 67 points, with Matis Navakis on 64 points then in P16, with Yuri in P17 on 61 points, another wild card in that one there. Then we have Andy Podicott there in the Ferrari on 58 points in P18, with Justina Slape on 55 points in P19, and Stacey Ellis in P20 on 53 points. Matt Ransley's in 21st on 51 points, with Baz O'Neill in 22nd on 49 points. Chris Podicott is on 47 points in 23rd, and then Isidri is on 45 points in P24, and then none of the drivers are yet to get off the mark. Obviously a few DNFs, so they won't be getting any points for that, but it's going to be interesting to see how they got on around here. It's 60 minutes around the green, well, I don't say the green Hell, but it's Hell all the less in Bathurst. It's a super demanding track, obviously over Skyline. It's going to be absolutely treacherous. Drivers really need to keep an eye out for that, and it's really going to favour the top end guys. The likes of the Lamborghinis, BMWs, Astons, I think, are going to thrive around here, and the McLaren might hurt a small little bit, I would say, around here today, and the Porsche should be quite good. So let's get into the action, guys. We're going to watch the real life guys do it first around the crazy mountain itself, and then we're going to get on to track for qualifying.
I'm gonna lose my mind, might not make it out this time. I'm choking on every breath. They tell you that life's not fair. Well, it's not heaven I'm looking for. I can't take this mess no more. If the water keeps rising high, I won't make it out alive. In over my head, in over my head. Been locked up, knocked down, pushed around, scared as hell of my feet till I'm dead. In over my head, in over my head. I can't breathe, can't see. I'm never gonna leave with this hell that I'm living in. In over my head.
Alright, you beautiful bastards. We're down under. That's my Australian accent done. Now you're welcome along to race 2 in season 2 of FFG, guys. We are down in Bathurst and it's going to be an absolute belter of a race on here with Tom Solace at the minute for League Full of Idiots. Provisional pole is Mr. Chico Lindfar, and as I say that, he just is slightly improving his time at the minute starting this lap. A 2 minute 1.7. Matthew Gamble 0.085 seconds behind is in P2 at the minute on an out lap. Luca Mari, the Italian stallion, is having a bit of a nap there at Skyline. Tom Solace though is still going around for League Full of Idiots, and he's up a bit of time there as well. He's doing a great showing here. Chris the Hardman Tedder then is in 5th position at present, with Bishter is in 6th, Oliver Anderson's in 7th, Dr. Evil's in 8th, Britt Batiste is in 9th, Michael Syme is in 10th. Why isn't his livery shown up, for fuck's sake? I'll have a look at that because I'm after fixing that. It should definitely be up, unless he's changed it, which he might have, which I actually think he has. That's fine. John Dudley then is in 11th. Nakovacs is in 12th. The hard man himself, Mr. Ffg Batek, is in 13th. His best friend Aaron is in 14th there behind in the Williams Mercedes. In 50, or as I say that now, the handsomest man known to man, Glenn Smith's after jumping Aaron. Then you've got Dominic Geese. I nearly said something else there, but Oliver knows what I was going to say. He's in 16th with Nate Moore in 17th. Pottycott's in 18th. Pottycott again is in 19th. Rutcast is in 20th. Baz is in 21st in his League Full of Idiots livery. We're feeling in 22nd. Javekovic. So Jonas is in 23rd. Matt Ransley's in 24th. Oh my Jesus Christ, the Matt Ransley's... He's going to be going back to the pits is what he's going to be doing. With Samuel then in 25th and Hewlett in 26th, guys. And did I not see Liam Smith in here earlier? Maybe I didn't. I did think I saw him, but maybe I didn't. That's a shame. I thought he was in. But Tom Solace is now after taking provisional pole at the minute. I'm going to jump on McGamble. He's on quite a good lap here. Stacey not going to make it in time. Someone else will have to fuck it up for everyone tonight. That's a shame, Stacey. But look, hopefully we'll see you for the next one. We do enjoy seeing a Stacey out there. So Matty Gamble is still up with a bit of time. Oh, Matty! He was up at... That was definitely a pole position time. We're going to stay on with Chico Lindfar as he is up enough at the minute. He'll be jumping onto pole, but we'll see how that goes. With 3 minutes left in qualifying there as well. So Chico is up also. Tom Solace is definitely up. But as I say that, he's losing a bit of time. He's not made enough. Chico's definitely making a lot of time so far. But this is where you can lose it as well. He's doing a good job through the mountain so far. He's... Oh... He's still there. He's still there thereabouts. Nathan Moore in the background hit the wall there a second ago is what I was on about. So what could Chico Lindfar do here now? He is up a bit. It keeps jumping up and down. We'll know once he gets by the mountain. It looks like he's lost a bit of time through Skyline, to be honest. But he might get a bit of a toe off Holloway here now. And that might help him, especially down this long straight. He's up time, but he's just not up enough. As Tom Solace is at 201.637. Chico needs to ace the next few corners and pull a bit of time back. Otherwise, he might as well go back to the... Well, he doesn't have time to go back to the pits. He just can set himself up for the lap. But he's had a great 2 corners there. Now, can he ace the last corner here? A nice exit and boom. A 201.505 from Chico Lindfar. We're going to jump on with John Dudley, who was up at a time, but Glenn is further up the road and it was up at quite a bit of time. So that looks like Phelan is going backwards on Skyline. So Glenn, bit of a lock up. Oh, a bit sideways. That's going to hurt him going down the straight. He's still up time. He's still obviously going to go for it. There's still a few corners left to pull a few tenths, and a few tenths could pull him a few positions here. Glenn is showing some amazing pace in this Lamborghini. So he's still up a little bit of time. It's enough to jump one position. Oh, nicely done through there, Glenn. Go on, my son. He's up a little bit of time. Can he nail the last corner? Kiss that curb. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now shoe in, get to that line. Ah, nice one. He jumps up a position there. Wasn't far off getting up into P6 either. So he'll go back now. He doesn't have enough time left, but I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Matty Gamble, one last crack at the whip. Chico lean far, one more crack at the whip. Solis is on an out lap. And is literally going to be starting a lap now. Michael Syme is out on a lap as well. Aaron Holloway is on a lap. Polycott and Jonas. I was going to say a different name, but it's Jonas. So let's see what they can do. We're after our drivers after disconnecting during that. It might have been Liam, but we'll see. So on here with Chico. Oh, that curb's murdered him. He can just give up on that, I think, Chico can, unless he can pull time out of that last corner. Aaron Holloway, though, right ahead of him, is up half a second, so that's going to jump him up into P15. Chico Leanfar is officially finished. Tom is giving up. Chris Tedder, though, is not giving up. What can he do? Oh, Chris up a nice chunk of time here. He needs to hold that time as much as possible. If he gets this last corner right, you could be looking at Chris Tedder going for pole, possibly. I don't think he's going to quite get pole, but that could be P2 for Chris. P3 in the end. Wow. 0.04 or 0.04 of a second covers that. John Dudley, though, on a nice chunk of time is up, as is Polycott. Polycott as well. We look at Mr. Is John ahead? We're going to look at Mr. Polycott first. Andy Polycott is up enough time to nearly jump a position in P19. He's up nearly a second, which is unbelievable. So let's see how he gets on here. What can Mr. Polycott do now? And with that, he's not gonna be. He's after losing time. No good for him. Oliver Anderson's up a slight bit of time as well. We'll be keeping an eye on Oliver. Oliver's just behind there. You might see him come under Liquid Molly, which you do. So John Dudley is going to be jumping up into around P6, which he does. We jump on to Oliver really quickly, making his appearance for the first time this season. And into P9 is how it is with that one there. So not a bad qualifying whatsoever. 25 cars on the grid this evening. Hopefully there will be more and more as the weeks go on. I think the next race is a sprint race as well, so that might be interesting. But Chico is on pole, a 201.505, but it's massively close. The top 10 is covered in less than a second, and then from 10th to 17th is like just over 0.6 of a second. And then behind that, then there's a few haven't got times in, so it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, that is exactly how qualifying went. Hopefully anyone watching this is having a good evening or a good day, depending on when they watch it. I'm going to run through the grid standings now in a second as well. And I just want to give a little quick mention to our sponsor, Rogue. Well, they're not a sponsor, they're a partner, Rogue. Our sponsor is, though, ACC Drive, by the way. They are our official sponsor, and delighted to have them on board as well. So I'm just going to share a little video for Rogue as well. There's a 10% off affiliate link there for ourselves. I don't think we make that an offer. It's more just we were offered one thing or another, and I'd rather give the 10% to you guys as well. So let's have a quick look at that. So there you go, guys. So we're going to have a look through the grid now. I think it'd be the best thing to do before, well, 3 and a bit minutes, should I say. So let's get into the usual cam. Now, actually, before I do this, I have a bit of music that I need to play, I promised. We'd have a bit of good music. Oh,
Amazon Prime.
No, I don't want the ads. It's a video that a good man called Oliver sent me. And I was really, really impressed with it, I'm not going to lie. So I'm waiting for it to load. Now, it's a lovely song, and you can sing along. And I'll do my best. Right. So let's lower that down to there. That's fine. Right, let's go with this now. So, in pole position, we have Chico Lindvar in his beautiful, beautiful Audi. In second position, we have Tom Solitz.
I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach
turn
those
that
kids
volume
on
before I
street,
die.
you gotta do a rap, do a hip hop.
Oh no, I'll go back to it again. I keep messing up. I don't know how loud to have it.
Well, I wrote this song.
There we go, that'll do. Right, so Tom Solitz is in second position. In third position is a wheeling Chris Tedder. Checking under his car there, fratting illegal. So he's in third position with wee Matty Gamble in fourth position there. Luca Murray is in fifth position. Then we have John Dudley in sixth position in that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful livery. How are you, John? Then in seventh position we've got P. Bishters. That's actually a really nice looking livery, that. In eighth position is the most handsome man known to... look at his eyes, can we see it? No, we can't. Sorry, Glenn. That's Glenn there is in eighth position for the boys. Oliver Anderson, he's probably drunk behind the wheel. He's definitely doing a few wheelies. Whoa. Going to the ground, here I am. Then we have Dominic Keys in 10th position. I need to focus on what I'm doing, Oliver, you bollocks. With Dr. Evil then in 11th position. Then we... position. We've got Mr. Syme then in 13th position. With Nakavas in 4th position. Aaron Holloway's 15th position. His boyfriend Batek is in 16th. Nathan Warren is in 17th position. Then we have Polycott in 18th position. So sorry, C Polycott. Then we have A Polycott in 19th position. 19th position. Then we got Baz in 21st position. We've got Jebekis in 22nd position. We have Feeling in 23rd position. Small in 24th position. And Hewlett is in 25th. The Chico has his engine starter there, so we go back to that. And we'll just go out with that. We're just about to start the race. So I'm just going to change this onto this camera here. And let's have a good race. That was brilliant. That was totally worth it. I couldn't focus at all there. But I'm going to jump onto the live scene now. And yeah, look, enjoy the race, guys. There's going to be an awful lot happening in it. And let's get ready for it now. But here we are going to around to the start. Chico is being the demanding little boy. I should make a telecam for this one. Get a good view of all the grid. So 25 cars. Let's see how many survives hell. 60 minutes, one mandatory pit stop. And once he crosses that line now, we are off and going. So Chico has got a good start, but look at Tom Solitz going to hang it around the outside. Chris has held off Matty Gamble at the minute. So far it looks like everyone's been quite tame. Although when I say that, there is a car. Is that Glenn? What happened, Glenn? Let's go back. So he got knocked like a ping pong, should I say. That was very, very unlucky for Glenn. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. I'll have to watch the replay to see exactly what happened there. There's definitely not enough time to see there. That's super unlucky for Glenn. But anything can happen. Tom Solis has been overtook by Chris Tedder while that's happened as well. So I'm not going to do any replays for this, so we'll try and get back to that replay later on. While that is going on there as well, everyone's going through quite nice. Batek has got by Polycop by the looks of it there. Aaron Holloway sitting behind at the minute waiting for a spot. It's a P17. So yeah, all together so far being very, very interesting. Hewitt has had a bit of a moment, and that looks like Baz O'Neill. Baz, what happened? So Baz was by himself when this happened. Was it the car? Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, he dropped it by himself. I think he was anticipating something happening and then unfortunately dropped it. But look, Baz will get back going. He knows it's all about getting them points in. So I wouldn't worry about him too much there. I know he'll come back up through the field. He's to wait for 5 minutes for that pit window to open. Chico Dienfair is still in the lead. Chris Tedder right behind him. Tom Solis is in third, but Matthew Gamble still in fourth position at the minute. And this looks like Dominic Geese is looking to have... Oh my God. Batek, Dr. Evil, after having a bit of a moment. Novakis is off. But you know what? I'm going to go back to this here. 30 seconds. A lot's happened here. So I'm actually going to stick with Batek here. So it's Batek and Dr. Evil. So Batek's flashing. As you do. So Batek's after getting a great drive. Oh, Batek! He didn't go far enough to the right. Oh, me. And I feel bad there for Polycott as well. Oh. So Evil's still going anyway, that's the main thing there. Mr. Batek is going to be finding himself with quite the penalty after this. So that's a massive incident for Evil. Wow. So Chico is still in the lead. Chris Tedder has the fastest lap so far at 209.650. Javekis and Hewitt are swapping positions. Glenn's gone back up into 20th so far, so Glenn showing the pace that he has is coming through the field slowly but surely. He does need to be very careful with Ruckus right ahead of him there and feeling. Oh, Javekis is after going off. Oh, what's happened there? On board now with his Audi. Did he lose it by himself or did he get assistance? Oh, he turned it on the wall. He obviously doesn't know the way of that car fully and unfortunately has been in a mood. Matthew Gamble is literally getting by Solis as we're talking. Gamble cutting a bit of grass while doing so, showing off that he's able to do multitasking. He can cut grass and drive a car, this lad. It's a drag race of the Lambos and Solis has to concede to this one. But Murray looking to try and get an extra position there, but Solis has him covered at the minute. Matty Gamble with a great move there, very well executed. While this is going on, I'm going to jump on with Glenn because Glenn is putting the pressure on with Phelan. Glenn's going to break later. Phelan's going to have to give the room. Oh, Glenn has missed the corner slightly, but he's back going. It's going to put him on the back foot down the run to the last corner, but surely hold into the left-hand side and he should be fine. Although none of the guys behind are looking to get by. So luckily for Glenn now that nothing's happening. But Matty Gamble has a bit of a train behind him now. Look at this. So you've got Gamble, then Solis, then Murray, then Dudley right there as well. Then you've got Bishers, Oliver Anderson and Britt Batiste about a second off them as well. And while all that's happening, Chris Tedder is all over the back of Chico as well. So these guys are having a battle for the actual race lead as well. But they pulled a bit away. And then we see a yellow flag back further. What's going on here with Javekis? Oh, his car is absolutely mangled. I think his steering's fucked. And he's just sitting there not knowing what to do. Is he waiting for the timer to run down? Oh, he nearly caused an incident there. Two of them were in anyway. Right. While that's happening there, so we've got Baz, Javekis and Evil in the pit at present. So Phelan and Samuel on track having a battle. And getting by there. So Leanfar has pulled a bit of a gap on Tedder there through the mountain. Luke and Murray though is all over the back is Solace, and Solace has dropped off about a second to Campbell as well. So Matty's starting to be able to open up that there as well. So that's going to be quite interesting to see. Can Matty keep pulling on the pace that he has? Oliver Anderson doing a great job there as well, up in P8. Not far off Bisters. They're stuck in this kind of bit of a train at the minute. And Britt's going to be under attack here now. It looks like from Sim. The camera was just a bit lazy, but if Britt stayed ahead at the minute. You got Sim, then you have Dominic East right behind. Dudley is after getting by Murray. Mr. Dudley. What are you doing, sir? Let's go back and have a look. Oh, Murray goes off the track. How's his rejoin? Absolutely horrendous. Luckily for John, he was able to have the room to get by, because that would have been absolutely horrendous. As I'm saying this, Chico is after losing the lead to Mr. Tedder. So let's jump on to this. Let's go back 15 seconds to watch this. As Tedder had already got it done by that stage. Sorry about that, guys. So much stuff happening. I'm all over the shop. Dominic East is now in the pits. Any second now. The replay will stop. And Tedder is still in the lead there, as you see. But yeah, Dominic East has decided to pit now. And this is probably the smartest thing to do to get out of all this heavy traffic. Matty Gamble starting to stretch his legs and trying to work his way back into contention with the top two. He's not too far off, as you see there at the minute. So Nakovic and Batek after swap position. Batek's after having a massive smash. His best friend Aaron is right behind. Aaron's nearly after losing it on that curb. Batek, I don't know, is Batek going to let him by? Batek must be in a world of pain at the minute. He's letting Aaron by. That's... Oh, he's clipped the wall. He's after giving Aaron an unwanted assistance with his fight against Warren. Although wanted from Aaron. Yeah, Batek's having a hard time controlling that car. The boys are... Oh, Batek, yeah, he's getting out of the way. That's what we like to see. Fair play, Batek. His steering must be in bits. Let's go on board with him. Oh, interior. Yeah, he's fighting that steering just to keep it straight. Oh, you feel for him. You gotta feel for him. Let's hope. Oh, Chris Tedder's after dropping it. What the hell? Oh, he dropped it by himself and then got assistance then by Murray. I'm going to try to go back 30 seconds or a minute. I think I'm going to go back that far because we need to see what happened to him. So he's coming down the back. This is huge. He's lucky that it happened near the end of the lap anyway. So he's coming down. Did he lose it on the curb? Because I know he's trying to take that curb a lot faster. Oh, just the rear just gave up. So, right, he was lucky. No damage there, which is fine. Then he rejoins. Yeah, that was just an awkward rejoin. That was not the May West from on a live track straight onto the racing line on the apex. He didn't want to sit and wait, unfortunately, and he's paid the price for that. Yeah, that's tough. And into the pits he goes. So yeah, that's what happened there, guys. We got the full look at that one. So now any second we're back to real life. There we are. So now we've got Chico leaned far with damage from Matty Gamble in second. So Chico's had a moment while this has happened, and Mr. Matty Gamble right behind in the 2ID Lambo, and Tom Solis coming up there as well. John Dudley's only 4.1 seconds off these guys as well. We have Anderson, Batek and the two Polycots in the pits at the minute. Matty Gamble gets by Oliver there, wins that drag race. Chico, it looks like he's struggling even under braking to keep that car together. Chico will be in this lap anyway to fix whatever. And I'd be shocked, yeah, he's straight in. Smart thing to do. Now that's John Dudley. So Luca Murray looks like he's going into the pits as well. So John Dudley now up on the P3 with Britt Batiste behind. Oliver Anderson That was fun. What happened, Oliver? So I've obviously missed something there. Keep it going for the points anyway. Whatever happens, get it back out and race. Batek must be having 5 hours worth of damage. Chico still in the pits as well. Polycott. Simon is in the pits as well. Pit lane is very busy. Bishter's it. Actually, Hewlett here having a close battle with Nathan Warren. So Craig Hewlett there for Hewlett Racing, doing a great job there. The Porsche is a very fun car around this track, to be fair about it. You'll see the message there from a driver, they couldn't get into the server. Now, back into this. So Ruckus on the yellow flags had a moment. Let's go back 15 seconds. It's going up to me. Oh, that curb, we've all been there. Although that was a very classy looking spin. Well done not hitting the wall there. That's unbelievable. So congratulations for that. That was a very skillful spin. And as I say that, he's dropped it again, but back going. The man's out for the most cool looking spin. Oh, Chris. What's happened, Chris, now? So one instant to another skyline. Oh, you can see this. Oh, the setup just. There was a bit of a jump there in the middle of the road. Oh my god. And unfortunately Chris is back in the pits. Matty Gamble though in the lead, doing what he does best. He's really coming to terms with this Lamborghini. Poor Chris, because I know he's being rapid around here. Dominic Geese all over the back of Chico, leaned far. Let's see how he gets on here. Well, that's happening as well. You've got Dr. Eva coming back up, racing the Polycott there. On the inside he goes. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. In that lovely repaired BMW. And Michael Syme all over the back of him as well. And Syme with the drag race. Evil just thinks the better of it and goes by. I wonder will Chris come back out? The car is up getting repairs. Hopefully he does get back out there. Britt is catching John Dudley here as well while all this is going on.
Hello.
All right, mate.
No, race from hell, mate. Race from hell.
Race from hell, yeah. You were very unlucky there, mate. Fucking Skyline, I've done the replay there. It looks like you hit like some sort of a bump. It set the rear off and yeah, you had no control then.
Yeah, I think what it is on the race setup, the brake balance is too far to the rear.
Right.
But I've not ran this particular setup on 100 litres of fuel yet for a period of time.
Ah, okay,
So
okay.
It was a bit of coming in and trial and error, and yeah, but I don't know who I knocked when I span around and come back on. I looked to my right and it looked clear, so I've moved.
Oh, the first spin, it was Dudley and Murray. You went, like, when you were turning, you did go on to the racing line. That was the issue there with the cars and coming.
No, 100%, mate. 100%. What I was saying when I looked, it looked clear.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't. But yeah, I looked to my right with my right button. Oh, it's clear. I moved. So I don't know if Mary's listening or not, but I apologise to him and I apologise to John already.
Ah, no, look, it happened. Look, these things happen. It's probably going to be a 5 race ban and a €50 donation to a charity and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, is that what it is it?
Yeah. I'll just make it up as I go along.
Yeah, but I apologise, mate.
Happens.
But yeah, apologies. That's on me, that one. I thought it was clean. It obviously wasn't.
You need to say it in Italian for him.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because he's Italian. I'm sorry. to say it like that.
I'm sorry.
I mean, Brit's having a good battle with Dudley here at the minute as well. It's going to be interesting now with you out with Chico obviously murdered himself somewhere. He went into the pits for a new front end.
Yeah, Audi things, mate. Audi
Yeah.
things.
Do you know who's having a really good race though? Glenn Smith. Because he got murdered at the first corner at the start and was way behind everyone and is up in 8 now doing a great job. So he's doing a great recovery.
That's a good recovery drive, mate.
That really is. And Hewlett's after... Oh, by the way, sorry, who was it? I need to say one thing though. There was a lad spun on the mountain and I done the replay of it. He did not hit a wall. He done like this massive 360 and kept it straight.
Oh, wow. That is lucky.
That was unbelievable. But yeah, Matty is flying at that Lambo, isn't he?
Yeah, him and Tom done well. I scared Tom in the first corner to get, was the second corner, whatever it was, to make the move on him.
Yeah, I seen that. We got that live on the stream as well. Yeah, you got around Tom Solis, yeah.
Yeah, it's but mate, it looks like he's doing well. He'll catch him slowly when me and Chico out front. You can tell he's got pace in that Lambo.
Yeah, I think he was just at the start letting the tyres bed in and trying not be mixed in too much chaos. But yeah, he's definitely starting to put in some good lap times. 203.6 is his best so far.
Okay.
Fast lap though is by Chico Lean for 203.0, but he's not been lapping strong in the last lap. Oh, and Ruckus is... I'm going to share my screen with you now in a sec, sorry. Ruckus is after having a moment there in the mountain again. Is it Skyline? Oh, he's ended up in the wall before that. Anyway, I'm going to share my screen with you, Chris.
Okay.
Share. I'll just do the full screen so you can see. I'm using the standard overlay anyway. I haven't figured a new nice fancy overlay just yet that I want. Being the thing.
Look, okay.
So on with Ruckus there. He's in an absolute world of pain at the minute. Peter Phelan, those after having a bit of murder as well. Let's go back 15 seconds to look at that. So Peter was doing alright. Did he get Dominic East? No, he lost that on Dominic East. Oh my god.
Oh, that's unlucky.
If it was 50 metres earlier, at least he could have went into the pits.
It just takes no prisoners, does it, Bathurst?
No, it's one of these tracks. If you mess up, you're going to get murdered. There's no two ways about that. You're not going to get away with it otherwise, like.
No. Okay, you've got to be so precise all the way around this track.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Dr. Evil's having a great recovery as well because he got Batek. Oh yeah, we'll definitely watch back the stream for that. Batek was oh my god, right behind there, Baz and Polycott. Chris, did you just see that? Wait till you see this.
No.
So, I think Polycott tries the inside, Baz squeezes him, and then the wall.
Baz is just returned back to pit.
Yeah. So what happened there was, you know, the bit of the wall comes back out to the track, so you lose any track with, and he clipped that Polycott and sent both of them into destination fucked. Chico now is sitting behind Dominic Geese. And Dominic wouldn't be appreciating having that small bit of front damage as well. Are we missing Oliver Anderson as well? Is Oliver Anderson out? Did Mr. Anderson... I think Oliver Anderson's after retiring.
Let me have a look for you, mate.
Yeah, he has, yeah. I don't know what happened to him. There's going to be a very interesting steward sheet after this, I'd say.
A few contacts, mate.
One or two. It's already up to 12. It's actually not too bad for 20 minutes of it.
No, that's not bad, mate, to
be fair. So we've got Hewlett in the pits, Ruckus, Polycott, Baz O'Neill, and obviously yourself. You're sitting in there, Chris, loving life.
Yeah, I am, mate. I am. I might go back out in a bit. Can get some points.
Well, that's exactly it. You think of the points at the end of it. He got back. Sorry there, I was just laughing at that. Oh, Aaron Holloway's after murdering himself somehow. Well, I think he's murdered himself. 15 seconds, helicam. Oh, it's going to be Skyline free, isn't it? Oh,
Under braking.
Just
No,
enough.
Look at the wall. He's carried too much speed in, hasn't he?
Yeah, and it's just enough, and that's the worst thing about it. And where he's gone as well, you need to be so aware. But he's very lucky he didn't get any major damage from that. It's so easy to end up there with a car that's broken up and shite.
Yep. His way. He's done well. The whole scenario is quite lucky, really.
Oh no, he was very lucky there. Dave Sutton was laughing, saying he got backtacked. Spud, so Peter Phelan was telling him about him. He's in here looking at Peter Phelan. He was laughing at that. Chico's surprised that you're out. Oh, but you're back out on track though as well. So Chris Tedder's talking and racing, huh?
Oh, I've got the wall there.
We got you on stream doing it.
Yeah.
We'll jump back on though with Mr. Chico, who's fighting with Dominic Key, still about a second off. Gamble has a 1.5 second gap though to Solace. And Dudley sitting happily in third now, 2.4 seconds ahead of Brit Batiste. Chris Tedder's in here to try take out everyone. I'll draw you through for Ruckus, by the way, as well. So you might get an old position back up at the end of this. If you don't finish last, I'd be gas. Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was only a clip as well.
It's Bathurst that just wants to murder you. So we've got Aaron Holloway in the pits after his little kiss of death. So the two Lambos, and then another Lambo I'm going to call Dudley in third.
Is it Lambo heaven up there, is it?
I'm telling you, well, Dudley's in the fake Audi.
The fake Audi.
He's in the animal activist's favourite car.
It's got folks fur written all over it.
His moustache, beautiful.
No, no, there's a proper moustache that in it.
It's a fucking luminous green one.
It's Halloween, mate.
I'm telling you, that's the truth. And Glenn is actually pulling a night and morning. He's actually had quite good pace around here. I'm very impressed with Glenn. So like from what I remember him back in the day in the other league, he was always kind of split two-ish, you'd say. Yeah. But now he's definitely up with the split one, guys. 100%. He's quite good pace now. I'm delighted to see that. Nate and Warren, though, doing a very good race in the 296. Weird not seeing him in the Bentley.
Well, I'm hoping now he's changed to that. He might have a stronger season. He's a very good driver.
Oh, no, he really is.
You're handicapping yourself going into Bentley, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I suppose if you enjoy it, though. It was like me in the Porsche in season 11, was it, of Amigos? Like, I knew I was not going to be anywhere, but I had so much fun. Between getting murdered, it was great fun.
But I mean, the 100, mate.
Yeah, exactly. It's still a car that you enjoy to drive, but you know you're going to be dead.
Yeah, that's a good car, that.
Was back in the day in the Tayday.
Behind Baz, trying to unlap myself.
Go on, we'll jump on with you for the crack. And here we have Chris Tedder, and he's going around Mr. O'Neill.
So yeah, this corner come up here is trying to hold a higher gear.
I know, I was literally saying that because I didn't say what you were doing, but I said he's trying to carry more speed. Here he's been practicing, and it was the rear end got you.
Yeah, it is. He's been murdering me in the little bit of practice I've had, but I know once I nail it, it'll be worth going through the pain.
Whoever made that livery is absolutely amazing.
Oh, well, he doesn't do a bad job, mate. Clocks right twice a day, as they say.
And he never cursed once doing that livery. At no 2 in the morning, for fuck's sake.
Do it in your own time, mate. You know, in your own time, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're still at it.
Yeah.
When that's in your own time, I don't mean like early hours of the morning.
It's the only time we have that spare nearly at this stage. But sure, look. So Mr. Dudd's still in third, Novakis. And the Mac is doing a great job. The McLaren seems to be good around here.
Not bad, mate. The McLaren's very strong around here. Ferrari's good around here as well, to be fair.
The Lambo was evidently quite strong as well. 3 Lambos in the top 10, 4 Ferraris, 2 Macas and an Audi. They're technically 4 Lambos.
My aim's just to try and not finish last now.
You should have drove the Jag. You wouldn't be having that problem. You'd be going too slow.
Yeah, it'd be like a camper fan, wouldn't it?
Oh, imagine driving that joking about. And, oh my God.
Right, we're getting back in AC doing a camper fan race around here.
Oh, that'd be good crack. Simon's on a good recovery as well, up into P12 now.
He's doing really well, mate.
He has been quite rapid. I don't understand. Something's happened with his livery, the way he's put it up, because for some reason, I've made that livery. It's one of my creations, but for some reason, it's not shown. That's pissing me off because it's that nice Jordan Mercedes AMG livery.
So you've made a livery and you can't see it.
It's
definitely the Irish way, isn't it?
Has to be. Yeah, normally even I'd be able to see it. I don't understand why.
Did you load it as well?
I loaded it up properly from and everything. Like, it's done like any other livery. I might just delete that and then re-upload the whole thing. It might be just something to do with that upload file. It's very unusual. But Matty Campbell's after pulling 2.1 seconds of Solace. Dudley though is being left from the guys. He's now 8.1 seconds clear from Solace.
So he's head down, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Mr. Gamble.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. And Glenn now is just about to fight Mr. Warren for P6. He's fucking flying up through when you think about it, being last in lap 1. Fair fucks to him.
You get your head down, mate. Make some positions up around there because people will make mistakes, as we've seen.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just going to run through all the standards. I'm going to start our last. So obviously, it's going to be you, Chris, at the minute. Unfortunately, you are down 21 positions. Then we've got Polycott, who's actually down 5 positions. So C Polycott, that is. So that's Chris. Then we've got Baz down 1 position. Then we've got Craig Hewitt. And the Porsche is actually up 4 positions. Ruckus is exactly where he started in his Ferrari. Jonas is up 3 positions in his Audi. Peter Phelan is actually still up 5 positions in his Macca. Then we have Dr. Evel, who's down 6 positions. So he's doing a great recovery drive though as well, because he was Batek like there was no tomorrow. He just let the leader through, Mr. Matty Gamble. Then you've got Andy Polycott there, up 3 positions then. And then Batek, the man of the moment, is still up 1 position. And then we have Bishers down 7 positions in his Lambo, but he has pitted. Aaron Holloway is actually up 2 positions, he's pitted. Simon is still up 1 position. Chico Lindvar is down 10 positions. Geese is exactly where he started. V Samuel is in the pit, so they were up 15 positions. That's not going to be the case anymore. Luca Murray is down 3 positions in PA. Glenn Smith is only up 1 position from where he originally started, but he's really up about 20 positions by all that overtaking. Nathan Warren's up 11 positions, so that's fucking brilliant for him. Very well done. He is yet to pit, so basically from the top 7 are yet to pit. Navakis is up 9. Brits in 4th is up 8. Dudley's up 3. Solis is exactly where he started. And wee Matty Gamble, Jeepers Christ himself, is up 3 positions as well.
Yeah, they're having a great race up there, mate. I think John Dudley doing what John Dudley things, and he's just keeping it consistent, keeping it out of trouble.
Absolutely.
And making positions because of it.
Yeah, look, that's what it's all about. It's the one thing I've learned. To become fast, you need to become consistent. Obviously, I'm going to have to rewrite myself for the next while. But like, from doing commentary coming into this myself, even on controller, I had to find I was fast-ish, but I was never consistent. Once I got consistency down, I started getting way more pace. Obviously, I'm not at your level yet, but give me a few months of that. But I would say consistency is the most strongest thing you could do if you're going to get racing. Don't focus on speed, focus on the consistency.
100%, mate. 100%. You know, to get points, you need to finish the race.
100%.
And but I would also say, if you are crashing a bit, don't get too disheartened by it. You know, it's all a learning curve, and we all have them races. I happen to be having one today, so don't get too heartened by.
We can have those seasons, Chris.
mate, we can have seasons like it.
Oh man.
So don't get. I mean, we race because we enjoy it. So if you're crashing, you know, don't get too disheartened. Keep your chin up and get ready for the next race.
Yeah, look, that's all you can do, you know. But it's interesting to see. Like, I'm loving seeing the evolution of a lot of these drivers. Obviously, I've done commentary now for about a year or so on ACC, and obviously I've known you about a year now with the lads, and it's great to see all your progressions, even though you were always fast. You've definitely gotten faster, but then you've seen the likes of Matty Gamble now catching up to you, like the likes of Dudley. Obviously Chico's come leaps and bounds in such a short space of time. He's less than a year doing sim race, and he's so fast as it is. Glenn has been a massive one for me. And even Aaron Holloway, since he joined FFG and Amigos, has come a long way.
Oh, and do you know what? Driving with good drivers will make you quicker.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. And, like I said, don't get too disheartened by what happens. Keep your chin up. Then you'll find that, you're going to make natural improvements.
Yeah, in fairness though, if anyone watched my stream tonight, they would have heard me getting so angry racing tonight, but I still done it to the end and got the points in, even though I was not happy. Sometimes you just got to bring it home no matter what for the points.
You got to try, mate, ain't you? You got to try.
Oh yeah. But that's the thing. I think the biggest thing when you're racing in a new league, you do have to take a race or two, and I do forget that sometimes as well when the frustration kicks in that some of these drivers might not have raced with you before, and then I know if I'm racing hard with the likes of any of you guys, I know exactly where the room's going to be. You can trust that, but with new people, their limits might be different.
No, 100%, mate. There's a certain element of a learning period when you're driving new drivers, but when you get to know each other, then you get that trust of they know you're there.
Yeah,
exactly. And then you can start driving a bit closer and a bit more aggressive, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You can start squeezing a bit more because they got the radar on, they got the radar on it, they're clean. But when you don't know drivers, you're very wary of that. You might not. If you're doing an overtake around the outside, for example, you might not squeeze them around the corner because you don't know if they're going to outbrake themselves. You don't know if they're going to know you're there. You don't want to get taken out.
Oh, 100%.
And the mistakes happen because people will maybe not be aware of your driving style.
That is very, very true. Tom Solis must have had a moment there. I'm going to go back 15 seconds to see. Oh, he did. He went off. I was wondering because he dropped down to 8.4 seconds off Matty Gamble. He went off just coming up towards Skyline, but luckily enough, only on to the wide gravel section. Doesn't look like he got any damage. He was very lucky.
Who's number 5? Number 5's off.
Number 5. That is Peter Phelan. Yep. Spud, what's happened, Jude? Another. Oh, fuck. He's lost it right in the middle of the corner. Oh, he was blessed.
Oh, yeah. Well done. Well done.
And Luca Murray, yes. So fair play to him. That was a squeaky bum moment there.
Jez, you got who's car number 4? Britt seems to be closing in on John.
He is indeed. He's about 1.1 seconds off. I'm actually on with Javekis and Phelan at the minute. Also Bishers and Holloway. 444 versus 58. Only 0.2 of a second, and they're going through the mountain. And this is where you cannot, when you're in the leading car, get distracted by the car sitting on your rear bumper. You just got to focus.
The hardest part is when you get caught up by their braking, you end up having to slam your brakes on harder, and then you lose the rear. I find at this part here, if you can just pull back a little bit, just give yourself a little breather just in case that happens. Yeah.
These guys are fighting hard. They're not listening to that, and we're saying anyway.
Is Matty Gamble pitted?
Matty Gamble is not. He must have pitted. Sorry, geez, we missed that, did we? He did.
Yeah. Yeah.
We stopped for 11 seconds.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Dominic East just dropped it. Dominic East. There's so much happening.
I'm here for you. Don't you worry. I got you back.
I'm going to call this tether corner. This is the fast one that you take. And the same thing happened. Exactly what happened to you there. Yeah. The rear just let go.
Yeah. Tell you what though, do you know when I nail that corner? I'll make so much for it now.
Yeah. Look at this. How dare Batiste come and start attacking Mr. Dudley? So Matty Gamble is 3 seconds off Glenn. I definitely do not see Glenn getting in the way of Matty Gamble, Glenn, and pull over, as they're both on the same team as well. So he won't have to worry too much.
Do you think Britt's shouting a certain 4-letter sentence?
Oh yeah. He's probably telling Dudley that he's a bollocks, that get out of his way, he's slowing him down, and
yeah.
The usual Brit things.
I'm an American, I'm better than you.
I tell you one thing though, 41-degree track temperature must be horrific.
Oh mate, our tyres are going to die.
Would you change tyres in this weather around here?
Do you know what? Yeah, I was tempted, believe it or not. I was tempted.
Oh, you think I would change tyres there?
I mean, I don't think I would have, but I was tempted. That's why I was trying to preserve it at the beginning.
Yeah.
I upped my ABS. I should have upped my brake balance forward, I think.
Can I just say something here as well, Chris?
What's that?
I've not really said much about it, but I'm only after noticing the little assassin Chico's back into P7 as pitted. Matty Gamble's only 2 positions ahead of him now. There's a bit of time in the difference. Chico could be putting himself into a top 5 or even a podium position here, even after murdering himself.
So where is Chico? Let's have a look. So
He's in
Chico's coming down the
P7.
mountain,
Yeah.
and Gamble's coming round. Oh, he's taking the first corner. I reckon that's a bit too far.
But see,
However,
it's Tom Solis, Dudley, and Britt that and Glenn. They're who I'd be looking at.
Yeah, but he's got Mary and he right in front of him.
But that they're racing, that's a legit race though.
Yeah.
So this is the thing though, it depends where Solis and Dudley, I think, come out with this. Like, because Chico is lapping faster than...
I reckon he can catch Mary up.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
This is going to be tight.
Absolutely. Polycott is in the pits.
And you got Gamble slowly catching up on Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn will let him by though.
He'll let him by, but it depends where he catches him though, isn't he? Because if he catches him in the wrong place, even if Glenn wants to let him by, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, you don't want Glenn slowing down too much. Although I think what might happen here is, and the genius thing to do would be, if Matty Gamble catches Glenn, that should be the lap that Glenn goes into the pit. So Glenn doesn't lose time, he still has to pit, and at least that way it releases Matty.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do. But Britt's still catching in on John. That's getting close.
That's what we're on here now. It's at 1.1, so John is like, John lets him in a bit and then lets him back out a bit.
That's how John likes it, right?
Well, exactly.
What about 9th and 10th? Who's in 9th and 10th?
So we've got Dominic East and Syme. There's a bit of a gap, but 11 and 12 though. Bisters is still over the back of Aaron.
There's some few battles brewing, isn't there? Holloway and 11th and 12th.
Yeah, but Aaron seems to have the overall kind of trump on this one so far.
John's just broken the slipstream to Britt by looks of it to 1 second.
Wow. Have a look. Yeah, he has. But it's still within around that second mark here. It's
If he can break that second, though, he's away.
Well, he did before. I just think at the minute John's just focusing on, just focusing on his race and maintaining what he's doing. I'm wondering, will John not change tyres and just go to the end?
So he's not focusing on dragons and all things magical.
Yeah, that's true.
This is John.
Yeah. All John thinking of, when is my next lip injection?
Well, you know. You always know when John enters through, don't you? He slips that, get there 5 minutes beforehand.
Absolutely. Dominic East, though, is catching the back. It's like there's no tomorrow here. That was a huge amount of time, so he's got a nice slipstream, and Chico Leanfar is not too far off the road from them as well.
Oh, that's going to be a good, nice little three-way battle, and Syme's not far behind as well. Look at that, that's awful position.
Oh, this is getting nice. Aaron's about 7 seconds off them, boys. And just for anyone watching, the top 4 still have to pit, and every other person has pitted, and there is about 15.5 minutes left in this pit window, just under 16 minutes. Yeah, not looking too bad. Dominic Easto is pushing Navakis along now, so Matt is there doing everything he can. But has dropped. Yeah, Dominic just has to wait, doesn't he? Dominic needs to be very, very close on the exit onto this main straight. If he can do that and get the braking right, he'll get a drag and get the job done.
You need to be patient here.
Yeah.
That's it. Be patient and then get your acceleration right.
Yeah.
Don't be too worried if you don't get it here. But again, just time your braking to then try and get him up, to close in over around the first corner and up the hill.
Yeah.
Again.
This will be interesting now. He's too far off, isn't he? He's too far off. I do like that Mackie livery there, though, I have to say. Mattis. It's plain but really nice. Oh no, it's Solace. When do you reckon he's going to pit? And he's actually, that's another driver who's really come on leaps and bounds as well, if I remember right back from the days of Arc and era.
Yeah, Tom looks like he's. I've not seen Tom drive lately, and by looks of it, he's improved massively as well.
Fair play to him.
It's gonna be interesting how this plays out, isn't it? I mean, it's gonna get tight. I think as this race goes on.
At the minute, Matty Gamble is lapping half a second faster than him last time around. So Matty Gamble is definitely absolutely flying out there. So now Matty has come up near Glenn. This is going to be the interesting one now. Will Glenn go into the pits here, or is Glenn just going to let him by? Well, Matty's a bit too far away for that yet. He's a second. Glenn should pit this lap. That would be the ideal strategy.
If I were Glenn now, I'd be pitted for the simple reason being most people are pitted.
Well, not just that as well. You're not going to hold up Matty then going through the mountain next time around. Not saying that he is, but it's getting close with him.
It all depends what Glenn's pace is around the people he were racing with. If he feels like he's making time and he's not stuck in traffic, then he needs to be staying out.
Yeah.
Because ultimately he's got open air here, and if he can make... It's the flip side, isn't it? Why you got open air, and if you've got a good pace, don't
He's
pit.
pitting. That is well executed from both of them.
Yeah, that's worked out well. It's worked out well. It's worked out well for Matty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn's done him a good favour there.
Yeah, that's teamwork at its finest to see. And back to Aaron Holloway and Bister's round 522.
Ooh, them two are close, and Dom's dropped back a little bit. No, yeah, Dom's dropped back. Oh, these two, look at this. This might be the move down the straight.
Depends, that Merck's very fast in a straight line, and Britt's now he's gone 3.8 seconds off Mr. Dudley. So he might have had a moment somewhere. No, he didn't have enough in it there. I'm just looking, Glenn's after coming out in P6. That's worked out great for him. He's 6 seconds off Luca Murray and catching.
Oh, he's made the move. Get back on it. Holloway.
Will Holloway get the better drive though? I think Holloway's going to get him back here though. That Mark definitely had better legs.
He needs to be staying on the inside here.
Yeah.
No, a little tap there by the looks of it. Yeah, he needs to be staying on the inside there and making Aaron go around the outside of him there, because there's a good chance he'll end up in the wall here.
Yeah, he's nearly lost it. He's held it though. Yeah, I think that comes with experience, knowing where to make the other car sit in position in defending. If you're not fully used to that, it does take a bit of time. Oh, Symes after happening. Oh my god, what a save there. Let's go back and look at that. Symes coming around. So that curb. Oh, look at this save though. Fair play. And he kept the shoe in as well. What a man. What a man. So Chris, if you were Dudley, what would you do?
Let's have a look. So where's he's there? He's got Britt behind him. If John feels like this is his pace, I'll be sticking it out now to the last minute.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say with him. He's probably better off doing that.
It's one of them, mate. If you're only stopping for a little fuel, which is clearly what he's going to do,
Yeah.
and you've got free air, don't pit, because you might come out in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's got pace here, keep out as long as possible, then go and do your pit and see where you end up, because you're least likely then to get caught up fighting. Last thing he wants to be done now is to fight people.
Exactly. Fair play to him. Absolutely fair play to him. I'm expecting a win out of John this year, though. Or this season, should I say, not this year.
Yeah.
Definitely am, because he was so close 3 times last season. We have a bit of action, Chris. Hewlett and Polycott. Hewlett in the Porker. And we know good that Porsche's on the brakes.
Oh, is he going to make it up the inside? Oh, he has.
Fair play to him.
Is he going to lose it up the straight though?
Nah, that little porker got a good exit. You know yourself. And Spud is unlapping himself from Polycop. It looks for, or lapping, should I say, even.
Yeah, he's done well there.
It's Peter Phelan lapping Polycop. Dominic Geese is still there with Nakavas, but he's much closer now going through Skyline.
Again, don't get too greedy now. Just try and close in. It's where you can push too hard around here because you want to get closer, and you end up making a mistake and falling back where, you know, you just need to keep calm sometimes and let the car do the work.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? His setup though might be killing him because he's not pulling in any time on the main straight. I would have thought the Ferrari is faster than the Macca in a straight line. Oh, he's only getting the top speed now and it's too late. Down to 0.2 of a second. He needs to be about 0.3 of a second max to really make that slipstream work. Any more than that, he's just not getting the run.
Yeah, no, don't be greedy there. See there, you just want to close in.
Yeah. So 8 minutes left in this pit window. 13 minutes left in the race. So we'll run through the full order. I'm assuming you're going to go out and do a lap at the end.
Yep.
Then we've got Baz in 23rd. Then we have Chris Polycott in 22nd. Andy Polycott in 21st with Spud spinning in the background. Craig Hewlett in the Porsche coming around somewhere into the pits he's going though. Then we've got Jonas in 19th. Peter Phelan in P18. Then we have Darius in P17. Baz after having a bit of a moment though. Oh Jay, let's go back 15 seconds, have a look what happened. I was in the wall by that stage. Anyway. So in P16 then we have Mr. Dr. Evil. In P15 is your best friend Batek. Then we have Samuel in P14, Warren in P13, Bishters in P12 still, Aaron Holloway in P11. Then the top 10 is Michael Syme, Dominic East, Mattis Nakavas, Chico Leanfar, Glenn Smith, Luca Murray, Britt Batiste is in the pits, Chris.
Oh, he's in, is he?
He is in from P4. Matty Gamble back up into P3. Dudley is 18.5 seconds clear of Gamble.
I'm on with Britt. He's on his way out.
I'm on with Glenn because that's the only person. Oh, Glenn's going to be too far back. Glenn's after catching Britt though through the whole pits though, so Glenn's had the free air. And he's only 4 seconds off Britt now, so Britt has to watch his back.
Britt's in front of Britt. Where's
So Luca Murray.
He's just up the road as well.
Luca Murray's having a great little race here as well. He's essentially looking at about P3 at the minute.
Yeah, because since some plonker knocked him off early on.
I wouldn't have a clue who that was. Christoph Tedder, I think it was.
I don't know who, mate. Don't know who that is.
We'll go with that and say nothing.
Some name that rhymes with Shredder, but I don't know who he is.
Christoph Shredder.
Some name that rhymes with Christoph Shredder, mate. I'm not sure who that is. But it must be some plonker.
I wouldn't have a clue. Well, have you look at this though. Dominic East, Syme, and Nakavas in less than a second now with each other. So Marius is actually doing a great job with his defending because he's held Geese out behind now for quite a while, and that's helped Chico Leanfar pull 10 seconds and Geese hits the wall. That's not what he wants. So Leanfar's after pulling 10 seconds on Geese. Tom Solis is in the pits now from the race lead.
There we are. Yeah, I think John maybe go one more lap then come in.
I'd say so, yeah. That'd be... You wouldn't want to go too much more just in case.
Yeah, he's got free air now. Go and do your lap then come in.
Absolutely. So it'll be interesting to see. So Solis should come ahead of Britt Batiste by about 10 seconds or so.
Better get up there, aren't I? Go and do a lap.
Oh, yeah. So Dominic East is the closest he's been for a while. He doesn't know where to go. He's just covered off. Mattis is having a great race defending him there. Luca Murray sets his fastest lap, the last lap of 2:03.1. Nearly the fastest lap of the race. Dominic Geese holds that at 2:03.002.
Nice.
But he's been held back. I'd say Dominic is getting pissed off now because Simon looks like he's going to get the run on him. He's getting the slipstream from the McLaren as well.
Last when you're trying to defend, because the car gets the slipstream on you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. It's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's where sometimes you might have been the best off staying in the slipstream of the car in front.
Yeah.
And it's a tough call sometimes, but I have done that myself sometimes where I've maintained a racing line if I can get the slipstream of the car in front.
Yeah. Tom Solis come out in third position, 10 seconds clear of Lucas. So is Dudley in? Dudley is in. He is in the pits. I'm assuming he'll come out in P3 then.
Where's Solis? Where's Solis on the track?
Solis, yeah, he's just coming around into the last underneath the liquid molly thing, so he's going to definitely overtake John.
Yeah, I would say so.
So John
it's a strange air though, isn't it? Because John will then come back out.
So John was stopped for 5 seconds. He's 4 seconds faster than Solis. And Solis is Boydo. But he's not far off Solis. He's about 3.5, 4 seconds off.
Yep.
So his pit stop has paid a dividend.
It's a really good looking car in the background of there.
Oh, it's some Chris Tedder lad, is it?
You don't know who he is, mate.
The greatest P24. It's the fastest P24 driver I've ever seen.
Hey. Lightning McQueen.
Only 16 laps though.
It's a sprint.
Yeah. I thought this was a sprint.
Yeah, I thought it was a knockout round. We were just starting again.
Yeah. And wee Matty Gamble out in front.
I've got a full tank still, so I'm not cheating.
Fuck. I'm just thinking here for Matty Gamble, this should be the championship lead. Obviously, now because he got a third place and then the first place today if he stays going.
Yeah.
I think you got first the last race, but you'll still get points today, so you won't be too far off. And then obviously the Italian stallion that was in the podium last week didn't race this week. He is a wild card driver, so we might ever see him every now and then. Interesting. And Glenn,
the old Tedder Flash.
oh, do he'll love that. He'll appreciate that. Man, John. Let me see what else. Dominic East is finally, after getting back by Simon. Simon's after having a bit of a moment, it seems. Let's go back 15 seconds here. Oh, it's already happened. Simon hurt himself on the mountain. Simon has hurt himself. Pedestrians is still behind Aaron. Nathan Moran's caught up to these as well. He's stuck in that train. I'm going to keep an eye on Glenn and Britt. There's 3.2 seconds between them at the minute, with 5 minutes left on the clock. Luca Murray doing a good job in P4 there. So Dudley, 7 seconds clear him. Dudley is not making any inroads though on Solis, unfortunately for Dudley. But I'm sure he'll be happy with a P3.
Oh, it's a great result.
Yeah.
Fantastic result. Yeah, I think he'll be made up with that. Good solid points on the board as well for the championship.
Hell yeah. It's about consistency over the season, not about getting one win or whatever like that. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, it's also Matty Gamble's strong point. He's going to be a hard man now, and it's definitely after hurting your chances as well at the minute.
Yeah, where are we next week?
Next week, I think, is Watkins Glen, 2 30-minute sprints, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah, actually, bigger chance to fight back some points there.
Oh, yeah. I know you're quite strong around there.
Today. Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm pretty good around here, but I've just got it wrong today. But we get them races and don't get down high by it. We'll come back next week at Watkins Glen. All the better for it.
All you can do is accept it and move on.
Of course, mate.
That's all you can do. Yeah.
Pick off in Discord. Call everyone all the names underneath the
Go
song.
on. Do it in my Discord. Go on. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, that's it. And then drop the mic and walk out.
Yeah. Fuck yous. I'm not going to lie, in my younger days I probably would have done that. Javekis has got my feeling, by the way, for P18 and P19.
Don't call your horse box 2.0 for nothing.
Oh man, 10.0 at this stage. Nathan Warren, P12. Still fighting with Bishers and Aaron Holloway. So Glenn hasn't made the moves in. I was expecting Glenn to go fight in Brit for 5th. There still is a bit of time for him.
He's just not closed up.
But you know, he is getting my driver of the day though, from getting took out at turn 1 to make a recovery from last being probably 15-20 seconds off last place to come back up. I definitely feel he deserves driver of the day. John Dudley a close second.
Yeah, John's definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
There was a strong grid up there today. He definitely wasn't the quickest driver, but to then land a podium just shows how well he's driven today.
Unbelievable.
I think Phelan's had another mistake, by the way.
Oh, the poor dude.
And again.
Yeah. He's struggling. Aaron Holloway, though, as well. I want to give him a little shout out because he's defended like an absolute lion for most of the race from Bishers, and he's keeping Nathan at bay as well. So it's a very strong race from him. Where's Batek and all this? Batek's sitting in 15th as well. Well done, Andre Batek. So I'm assuming we will have one more lap, depending on where Matty is. Yeah, we'll get one more lap. I'll come back to Matty for that. So another quick go to the grid before we get to the end. In 24th, you've got Chris Mega Mickey Tedder.
Just sat here behind John.
I'd have seen that there, yeah. then we have Mr. Baz O'Neill then in 23rd. Chris Polycott in 22nd. Craig Hewlett in 21st. Andy Polycott then in 20th. Peter Phelan in 19th with a little bit of a damn... Oh, fuck me, that car is banjaxed. He's in 19th. Then you got Jonas in 18th. Darius is in 17th. Dr. Evil is up in 16th. A great recovery from him as well. He deserves a shout out. Andre Batek then in 15th position. Then you've got Vladimir in 14th. Dominic East then in 13th with the fastest lap of the race still. Nathan Moran in P12th. Bishers in P10 as Phelan is doing his best to get that car back to the pits and get his last lap in. Then you've got Aaron Holloway in 10th. Simon 9th, but Holloway looks like he's gonna take out Simon. Nathan Moran gets it wrong because I think of the back marker car, but no, you can do it. Holloway is fighting with Simon like there's no tomorrow for a genuine P9 finish. Novakis in P8, Chico in P7, Glenn is in P6, Britt Batiste is in P5, Mary in P4, Dudley in P3, Solace in P2, and Matty Gamble on his last lap in P1. I'm going to keep an eye on Glenn Smith as well. He's after pulling a second and a half on this lap on Britt Batiste and pulling in like there's no tomorrow. So Matty Gamble bringing it home with just a number. What do you say about him? He's done amazing Amigos, champion of Amigos. He's just getting better and better every race.
He's finding that mixture of speed and consistency, and that's what makes a champion at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a well-deserved win.
Yeah, he turns up week in, week out, and he performs week in, week out, and you can't ask nothing more of him.
No, definitely not. But for Matty Gamble, this is I'd say a very, very rewarding win because Bowhurst as well. It's not an easy track at the best of times.
No, it's not, mate. Oh,
And that's Matty Gamble crossing the line for an amazing win. Well done, Matthew. With then Mr. Tom Solis in P2, an amazing drive from him. And John Dudley in P3. Luca Mari's coming back in P4. Britt Batista coming in P5. Glenn needed another lap, I'd say, down to 1.5 seconds. So Britt gets P5. Glenn then in P6. Chico had a great recovery drive as well, up in P7.
done great, mate.
Fair play to him. Vakistan coming around in PA. Aaron Holloway and Syme are still fighting. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, Aaron's trying to up the inside, but just doesn't get it.
Ooh.
Syme then finishes right ahead of Aaron with Bisters behind him. Dominic
Great
Geese.
result.
Oh, great result for Aaron as well. P8. Oh no, it's not. It's P9. Somebody has left there, and then yeah, they're all coming around with Geese and P10. But that was unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff.
Some great racing there today, mate. Some great racing.
That was unbelievable racing. Very tough look. I'd say a high attrition track, and to be honest with you, out of 26 drivers to still have 24 finish, including yourself, is phenomenal. Only 2 drivers in the end ended up leaving. Obviously, you ended up spending half the time talking shy. But that's how we like it.
If you're having a bad race, mate, instead of dropping out, it's nice to drop in and, you know, still be involved.
No, exactly. That's exactly it. That's what it's all about. But Batek is out there, obviously, doing a bit of Batek donuts. But yeah, it's been a great race. I don't think there's anyone looking for interviews today, which is also fine for me to save my voice a little bit. I can update the server once it closes as well on SimGrid to have that ready. Well, Chris, thanks for joining in. Always a pleasure having you in. Always a pleasure.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know.
Unlucky on the race. Oh, we have Aaron. Just as I was about to end the stream, Aaron jumps in. Oh, what a bollocks. Aaron, you're nothing but a bollocks, but well done on P9.
Thank you. It's a good race. I should have had a lot more faith in this grid. I thought it'd be like roadblocks the whole race, but everyone did well. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually all over. That's what I was saying to Chris. 26 car start, 24 finish. I'm very surprised at that. It was quite good. It's normally very high attrition. And some great recovery drives out there as well. But I have to say, your defending for most of the race is super impressive.
And obviously, Bathurst, you can make defending work despite the fact if it's a big pace deficit. It's such a narrow track. But yeah, I sacrificed a lot of lap time on the corner leading to, you know, the downhill corner leading to the big straight.
Yeah.
I compromised my time there. I was like, I was losing about 4/10 every lap, but I was doing it purposely. So the Lamborghini couldn't get a better exit.
Fair.
And I had to get a better exit, and he never got past me there. I nearly bored it on the main straight, but I think you saw me like force him on narrow line, and I got a better exit, got him into turn 2. So
yeah,
I'm pretty proud of that. That was good.
No, you're doing absolutely brilliant, bro. The defending was top notch, and that's what it's all about. I love seeing that. But yeah, look, good points in the bag as well, like P9, and it was a deserved one on merit as well. But I'm just also going to just welcome in Dominic and Britt as well. Britt, well done, P5 for you. How happy are you with that one?
It was faster than whenever we hadn't pitted yet. The 2 guys ahead of me, John Duds and I don't know who the other guy was, but I was faster than whenever I like had a niff of a gap to chase. But I mean, it's Bathurst. You can't catch them. So you can't. It's hard to pass, I should say, because once you get up to them, it's massive error wash on this track. So
yeah,
I am happy with P5.
No, it was a great job. But me and Chris were imagining you, right? So we were on with you while you were close to John Dudley. I always imagine you saying, "Get the fuck out of my way," you're slower. Chris was saying you were definitely swearing. Were we right or were we wrong?
No, I wasn't. Me and John were having a laugh the whole time. Me and him were like, I was basically talking shit. At one point, like whenever I was behind, the back marker got past him. He was 3 seconds up the road. I was like, well, John, when you hit. And then we were just messing about. It was fun.
Nice one. I know that's fair play. Well, look, it was great to have you up in a very high position like that as well. It's great points for you as well for the season, which is great to have.
First race of the season for me as well.
Yeah, well, a nice little haul of points for you as well. I'm just going to jump on to Dominic Geese. Dominic, that was a tough one for you. You had great pace, and then you were stuck behind that McLaren for quite a while.
Yeah, it was really terrible. He was like 3 seconds slower only on the mountain, and there was no way to pass him. Because he was so slow on the mountain, he got a really good exit on the straights, and then the only way was to crash into him to get past him. So I have to stuck behind him, and then any last laps, I have to try it, and he got even slower, and then I crashed it. It was so terrible.
Yeah, that's tough going. But all in all, though, you had great pace. You had the fastest lap of the race as well. So I think if you got by that McLaren, I don't think Chico would have got as far off the road away. He ended up about 10 seconds clear of you, which is just unfortunate there with that one. But yeah, these things happen. But for next week, what are you thinking is going to happen for you? It's the twin, so two races around Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Watkins Glen. It's a really nice track. I like it a lot. And I'm hoping to get a good result there.
Yeah, I hope you do as well. And just looking there on the thing, Peter Phelan said it was the worst race of his life. But Rory's after saying Dom. So Dominic, Rory's just wanting to say hello to you.
Yeah, I have to talk to Rory.
But he's Scottish though.
Yeah.
And he drives an MX-5.
But I like the MX-5. I wanna own it on my one. I wanna own on my own.
Maybe the two of you could get into one car and hold hands and enjoy life.
Oh, maybe. Really?
That'd be your dream.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Oh, said I loud this. Oh,
sorry. It's not on a stream. No. Nobody heard you. It's all right.
Oh,
Nobody heard.
Thank God.
Michael as well. That fucking livery, I'm gonna smash it off a wall. Hasn't loaded up again. I'm gonna have to delete everything from Awesome and put it back in. But aside from that, mate, you done one like massively cool recovery going up the mountain where you just kept the shoe in and somehow straightened out. But overall, how was the race for you?
Oh, it was good. Oh, I got off to a good start, and then I had a bit of a crash. And I had to pit really early, and then I pitted early. And then, as I said, I was with Dominic as well. And I caught up to Dominic and was stuck behind the McLaren. I managed to get past Dominic, but then the McLaren really slowed me down. I spun again, and I finished race with like 40 seconds of damage and the steering facing 90 degrees to the left.
Fuck. Oh man. Oh, but look, it was still a bit of fun, and you got to defend like a lion against Aaron at the end there. Obviously, Aaron with no damage, and you were just trying to get it to the finish.
I'm glad they didn't get past.
You weren't letting them go, boy.
Too much spit side by side at Belfast.
Well, that's it as well. But like, to be honest with you, boys, I'm very impressed that there was only 2 retirements out of it. To be fair, out of 26. Oh, Dominic, just an update for you there. He said proper hairdresser's card up, but he said he's going to pick you up in 10 minutes with a big kiss.
Oh, really? Can he drive from Scotland to Germany in 10 minutes? Oh.
He has a Mercedes engine in it. To be fair. But yeah, lads, I want to thank you all as well for another great race. We've only got, looking at the incidents here, I have it live on the stream. There's only actually 18 to go through. I'll get rid of whatever ones aren't actually incidents. So for Bathurst, I'm actually quite impressed. I was expecting that to be in the triple digits. So very well done all. I'm going to end the stream now, and we'll see you again next Wednesday. I'll see some of you on the grid on Monday in Amigos. Where are we, Chris, in Amigos actually next?
Spa, mate.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
90 minutes of Spa.
Oh yes. Oh no, shit. No, I'm gonna be on a wait line dead. Be grand though. But lads, I'm gonna end the stream here. We'll see you then obviously on my own streams every Tuesday and Wednesday. Formula 1 on the Tuesday, 8 o'clock, and the ACC on the Wednesday. And then you'll see my race stream in Amigos and watch me die. And yeah, thanks for watching.